Hello, everybody. It is Press Buttons. Welcome to the Tech Podcast with Press Buttons. I'm so glad that y'all can beat me today. Today we got a special announcement from Apple. It's not a new Mac, it's not a new iPad, it's not a new Apple Watch, it's not new AirPods, but it is a new iPhone. Now, this is not like a whole new iPhone of the year kind of thing. This is kind of more of an add-on to a series that we already know, which is the iPhone 16. The iPhone 16 got announced in September of 2024 and released on September 20th of 2024. And it's been rumored for a while now. Probably when the iPhone 16 came out, I think it's pretty much when it started to be rumored, kind of, maybe towards kind of like the end of 2024. People were saying that it was going to be the iPhone SE4 or the iPhone 16e. Well, here we're getting the iPhone 16e. Now, I'm probably wondering, is the iPhone SE series going to be dead? I wonder if they're going to stop making them, because this is probably going to be a new item that they're going to be adding to all of the lineups for the iPhones. So I didn't know this, but Apple actually did just a little mini event. It's only 12 minutes. I have not researched anything about this phone because I like to actually have, I like for it to be like a surprise, and y'all can get my reaction of reacting to this phone. So it's only 12 minutes, so we're gonna go watch it. It should be a really, really good trailer or nice little announcement. So let's go ahead and watch it. Let's see what exactly this phone is all about. Let me go ahead and change the resolution here to 720 so that way it doesn't lag on here. And okay, I'm just gonna put this somewhere. Okay, let's go ahead and watch it and let's see what this is all about.
Stop your feet up, clap your hands and join us.
Oh, we have some upbeat music.
Come on, get down with us, Super Sound.
Hey,
Super Sound.
Hello,
there he is. It's
and
Tim
thank you
Cook.
for joining us. Today we're going to talk about iPhone. iPhone continues to have such a profound impact on all of our lives. It makes it faster and easier to get things done, keeps us entertained, and helps us stay connected like no other product in the world. In September, we ushered in a new era of iPhone, built for Apple Intelligence to take these experiences even further.
Yeah, Cook, I got my
It starts
15
with the
right here,
amazingly
man.
powerful and capable iPhone 16 Pro. With a beautiful titanium design, our most innovative camera system, larger displays, and powered by A18 Pro, iPhone 16 Pro pushes the boundaries of what a smartphone can do. We also launched iPhone 16 with incredible camera experiences with the camera control, long battery life, the power of A18, and a choice of display sizes. It has been widely embraced for its balance of power, capabilities, and value. Customers have been loving these new iPhones. In fact, they're already the most popular smartphones in the world. Today, we're excited to complete the iPhone 16 family with a new model that features the performance, intelligence, and privacy you expect. And here it is.
This 16e.
is iPhone 16e. With our latest generation Apple Silicon, breakthrough battery life, an incredible high-resolution 2-in-1 camera system, and the powerful features of iOS 18, all in a durable and beautiful design. iPhone 16e joins the iPhone 16 family as its most affordable member. And it has Apple Intelligence, our powerful personal intelligence system with features that help you save time, quickly get more things done, and express yourself in new ways.
I wish I had.
With iPhone 16e, we're able to bring Apple Intelligence to even more people. To tell you all about iPhone 16e, here's Cayenne.
This music is one of the best I've heard in any Apple.
iPhone 16e is powered by our latest generation of Apple Silicon, A18, It enables a fast and powerful experience, from using cleanup to remove a photo bomber, to playing a fast-paced, graphics-intensive game. A18 will help iPhone 16e feel fast for years to come, and you'll discover a huge boost in speed when upgrading from an older phone. This level of performance and power efficiency is only possible thanks to Apple Silicon. And with iPhone 16e, we're expanding the benefits of Apple Silicon with C1, the first Apple-designed cellular modem. It provides fast and reliable 5G connectivity, and it's the most power-efficient modem ever in an iPhone.
Okay.
We combine the incredible power efficiency of Apple Silicon with an all-new internal design for iPhone 16e that has been optimized for a larger battery. Together, it paves the way for an unprecedented level of battery life in a 6.1-inch iPhone, an astonishing 26 hours of video playback. As you go about your day, iPhone for iPhone 16e that has been optimized for a larger battery.
How did she say
Together,
that thing is?
it paves the way for an unprecedented level of battery life in a 6.1-inch iPhone. An astonishing
6.1. Isn't the iPhone 16 6.2? I don't remember actually. I think that's it. Right? Hang on, let me check real quick. Oh, never mind. It's same size. Never mind. My bad. I got a little mixed up by it.
astonishing 26 hours of video playback. As you go about your day, iPhone 16e gets up to 12 hours more compared to older iPhones. This means there are more hours for talking, texting, browsing, listening, and everything else you do. When you need to charge, iPhone 16e has USB-C, a universal standard for fast and convenient charging. You can connect the same cable to your other devices and a wide variety of accessories. And of course, it supports wireless charging too. At the heart of the iPhone 16e experience is iOS 18, which keeps you connected, productive, and entertained.
Yeah.
You can seamlessly share photos and files, play audio and video across devices, share contact information, and create personalized home screens and lock screens. And there are millions of apps available for download in the App Store. iPhone 16e also has Apple Intelligence. It's deeply personal, built with industry-leading privacy, and integrated across the apps you use most, like Photos, where you can clean up a distraction or find a specific photo just by describing it. Create the perfect emoji by typing a few words, with options as vast as your imagination. Or use Image Playground to create a personalized image of yourself or a friend and share a picture that can express more than words. Email gets better too. You can catch up on long threads with summaries or respond with a tap using Smart Reply. With writing tools, you can proofread and refine your words virtually anywhere you type. Simply describe a change, like making a dinner invitation more welcoming. And with some help from ChatGPT, you can even create the dinner menu. For the times when you don't want to cook, just speak or type to Siri and plan a dining out adventure with Siri's ability to use the expertise of ChatGPT. You're always in control of when ChatGPT is used and what information is shared. With Apple Intelligence, your iPhone is more personal, so it's crucial your information stays private. Just like the entire iPhone experience, it's been designed with industry-leading privacy protections. Apple Intelligence brings personal intelligence to the apps and experiences you use every day. And we're excited that it will be available in even more languages in April.
All right, look at there. We got more
iPhone
languages.
16e has the Action button, which can provide quick access to your favorite apps and features. With just a press, you can launch an app you frequently use,
Whoa. Snap.
turn on the flashlight, or instantly open the camera.
There we go.
On
yeah.
iPhone 16e, the Action button also lets you access visual intelligence, making the camera even more helpful. For instance, you can quickly find out how to care for a plant. Add a neighborhood event to your calendar. Or search Google for where to buy that cool pair of sneakers. To tell you more about the incredible camera and design of iPhone 16e, here's Lucy.
With iPhone 16e, we created a custom version of our remarkable 48 megapixel Fusion camera. It's a marvel of engineering that combines the capability of 2 cameras in one, and it takes beautiful photos and videos. To start with, the new 48 megapixel sensor allows the camera to capture these super high resolution photos with amazing image quality that balances light and detail. Compared to older iPhones, it provides up to 4 times the resolution. This 2-in-1 camera system also has an integrated 2x telephoto, so you can zoom in with optical quality. With portrait mode on iPhone 16e, it's easy to create beautiful studio-like images of your subject. You can capture memories of your friends, family, and pets, which look incredible in any lighting condition, from a sunny day to when it's dark using night mode. Video looks fantastic too, with recordings in 4K and high-quality audio that makes it sound as good as it looks. The front-facing camera has the same great resolution as all iPhone 16 models. It takes wonderful selfies and videos, even in low light, with great color and detail. And autofocus keeps everyone looking sharp in group photos. To unlock iPhone 16e, there's Face ID. Easy and secure, it also allows you to authenticate purchases with Apple Pay, sign into apps, websites, and more. With the privacy and security of Face ID and iOS, together with the convenience of the new Passwords app, you can trust iPhone 16e to safely store your passwords. iPhone 16e is built to last. It's resistant to dust and water and ready to handle all kinds of situations. The brilliant 6.1-inch display is protected by ceramic shield, tougher than any smartphone glass. With this durable design, iPhone 16e has up to 4 times better drop performance than older iPhones.
Wow, that's crazy.
The enclosure is made from aerospace-grade aluminum, and iPhone 16e comes in an elegant matte white or black finish. And with a range of colored cases, you can easily accessorize for a more personal touch. And now, back to Cayenne.
iPhone 16e keeps you safe and connected, even when you're off the grid. With important life-saving features like crash detection, it will automatically contact emergency services when a severe car accident is detected. iPhone 16e also has groundbreaking satellite services in available countries and regions. So when you don't have Wi-Fi or cellular coverage, this service from Apple lets you connect to satellites and send messages to loved ones, in addition to contacting first responders or updating your location with Find My. So that's iPhone 16e, made for everyday life with the features you need. It has a durable and beautiful design, the latest generation A18 chip, Apple Intelligence, an advanced 2-in-1 camera system, and breakthrough battery life enabled by the power efficiency of C1. iPhone 16e starts at just $599. With trade-in and offers from our carrier partners, iPhone 16e becomes even more affordable. You can pre-order iPhone 16e starting this Friday and it will be available on February 28th.
Okay, that's next week.
Today, iPhone 16e completes the iPhone 16 lineup. It joins as the most affordable member of the family. And we're excited to bring the iPhone 16 experience to even more people. Thanks for watching.
Come on, get down with us, Smoke Sound. Do your thing and let us know your fingers. Listen to the rhythm section now.
Okay, so that is the new iPhone 16e. We're going to go on Apple's website so we can kind of talk a little bit more about it. I'll do just a little recap of it. Kind of like more like a simpler version for people that maybe know about, because Apple Intelligence, I know all about that. I know a lot about all the stuff that they were just talking about. So here's the thing. When you get a cheap phone, of course you're going to lose a whole bunch of advantages to the phone. So they're not just going to produce an iPhone 16 Lite or 16e and it's going to have the action, because as you can see, the action button or not the action button, sorry, the camera control is in fact missing. There is no camera control on it. So that's kind of one of the things that you will not be getting on the new iPhone. But, I mean, I had the 15. The only reason why I would want a 16 is so I can get the Apple Intelligence, because I can't get Apple Intelligence on the iPhone 15. You can get it on the 15 Pro and newer. So, yeah. That really is why I want to get an iPhone 16. If I had the choice between getting this or my regular iPhone 15, I would just stick to my 15 because I like the newer design. I like the thinner bezels, which for those of you who do not know what that is, the thinner black like along the side of the phone. I like it when it's thinner, and I also like my dynamic islands. It just looked really, really premium, looked really, really nice on the phone. So, as you can see, just by looking at the phone, we get one camera, not two, but just one. That's how they're going to be able to reduce the price a little bit. Also, we are getting back the notch. That's what everybody says. I don't know if Apple's actually come out with an actual name for it, but we all just call it the notch. So they brought back the notch. No more dynamic island, just the notch. And then we do get the action button, which that is a great advantage. And we also get Face ID, because my friend Nearboot, he's on my other podcast. Go listen to my other podcast so y'all can hear him and all that. But he has the SE. He has the newest SE. Actually, no, I think it's the newest SE, right? I think it's the 2020. Ooh. Actually, I don't know. It's like one of the newer ones, because there's one that came out in 2022 or 2021 and another one in 2023. I forgot which year he has, but basically, he always complains that he always has to do Touch ID to download an app or to unlock his phone. So for this, it would be really nice for him if he were to get this phone. He could actually use Face ID. He would have the action button, and the action button's actually really good because you can silence your phone in the control center of the phone, of the 16, and then you could just use the action button for something else. I don't know what I would use mine for, but I mean, I don't have the phone, so I don't really need to be thinking about that. But anyway, let's see what else they got. So, of course, we have beautiful, durable design built to last. It has Apple Intelligence. There are ways to get Apple Intelligence on the phones that are not compatible with Apple Intelligence, but you have to go to, like, GitHub, which you do not know what GitHub is. GitHub is basically a website where people put out links and files to download to other devices in order to get, like, moderations. We just call them mods. So there are mods or moderations to get Apple Intelligence on an iPhone that you can't use Apple Intelligence on. I would love to do it, but you just never know. If you mess up one thing, number one, it could be a virus, which I don't know. GitHub has some sort of like security kind of thing. I don't really go on GitHub, but number two, so one reason is because of viruses. Number two, if you mess up one thing, it could brick your phone. What does it mean when you brick your phone? When you brick your phone, it basically means that you damaged it. Like you can't use it. You can't, not broken physically, but internally. Like if you mess, like my dad, he had to download an operating system on. He has the Google Pixel 9, and he wanted to download a new operating system because he doesn't like how Google tracks. I personally don't care. I use Google. I use Apple. I don't really care. Of course I care about my security and all that, but I'm not necessarily like super nervous about security. Like when it comes to like going on Google and things like that. Which I mean that's how these companies get their money. But my dad got it's called Calyx OS. It's only compatible on Google Pixel phones and some other phones, but they're not compatible on like the Samsungs or iPhones. It's only on like Google phones and some other. I think the Motorola may have been one. I don't know. Basically, it's basically a more secure operating system. That's what my dad actually uses that, so that way he does not get he does not get tracked. But when he had to do the operating system, it's not like he just connects his phone to the computer and he just downloads a new operating system. You have to turn your phone onto developer mode first. Then you have to download these files. You have to type in these certain codes. And if he messed up one thing, it could brick your phone. It means that you're basically just non-useful. Like you just permanently broke your phone. Like I said, not externally, but more like internally. Like you basically just broke the inside of the phone. Not like damaged, like physically broken inside. But it's more like you just kind of broke. I guess you could say like break the software, I guess is kind of the easiest way to say it. I don't know what exactly it could affect, but that's kind of what would happen. So if you were to be a person that would like to download Apple Intelligence on a phone, on the iPhone that it's not compatible with, be very, very careful. You never know what link you're going to be downloading. Not only it could get a virus on your computer, it can also get a virus on your phone. So you just want to be really, really careful about that if you're really considering to get Apple Intelligence on an iPhone that's not compatible with it. Next thing, for the iPhone, it's 26 hours of battery, a video playback. That is crazy for I should say the light phone, LITE, the light phone. Which when someone calls the phone a light, that means it's kind of simpler and it's also cheap. It's a good phone, but it's really good for the price. So 26 hours of video playback, that is a lot, especially for a phone that's getting a reduced price. It's crazy. Did I miss over? Yeah. So 48 megapixel fusion camera. So you don't get 0.5. You only get 1 time or 2 times. And I think it might go up to 5 times. I don't know. And then of course you get the iOS 18. The durable design iPhone 16e has an incredible design inside and out. It is available in an elegant black or white finish. Made from durable aerospace grade aluminum, the enclosure on iPhone 16e is built to go the distance and survive life's oops, whoops, and oh no's. That's actually I like that little saying. That's actually kind of cool how they did that. Ceramic shield tougher than any other smartphone glass. In front of the iPhone 16e is protected by ceramic shield, which is tougher than any smartphone glass and ready to handle all of those real-life situations. And iPhone 16e is resistant to splashes, water, and dust. Actually, I want to tell you a little story. One time I was near Boot's house. Once again, I'm mentioning him. We were at his house, and I wanted to go into the hot tub. We were all hanging out in the hot tub, and I was holding my phone. And then I jumped into the hot tub, and the bottom part of my phone, this is the iPhone 12, this is before I got my 15. The phone, the bottom got like dipped dipped like a chicken nugget. It dipped into the hot tub. And I thought, oh no. And it hit the speakers. It hit the speakers, the lightning cable port, and it got a little bit on like the bottom part of the screen. And I thought, oh no, my phone's probably done, at least like for like charging and maybe speaker purposes. But no, I was still able to charge it with a cable. And there is a shortcut on the phone. I don't remember where I got it from. I think I saw it on Instagram, and there was a link, so I clicked on it, and then it added the shortcut to my Shortcuts app. Now, Shortcuts app is really, really good. It's really, really good for a whole bunch of things. Like, I can click drive to my address to go to my house. I can click on it. But I also have a little shortcut where if I tap my phone I think it was 3 times, it opens up Waze and it automatically navigates to my house, which is really, really good. So this is the water eject. I would like to send y'all the link for it. Yeah, I think I want to try to find a way to get y'all the link to it. Oh yeah, share. I want to email it to myself, and then I'll put the link in the description of this podcast so y'all can actually go ahead and use it. It's really, really good, especially when maybe for like an emergency, maybe when you, like when I dip my phone into the pool or the hot tub. It's really, really good. It's really, really good. So go and click on the link. Make sure you're on your iPhone. When you click it, it should take you right to it should automatically ask you, would you like to add this shortcut to your Shortcuts app? Then click yes, and then it will add it. I'll just give you a little bit of a sneak peek of it. So you go to your Shortcuts app, find water eject, and then you click on water eject, then you're going to click start. Then you're going to click intensity level. I always just do 3. And then I want to turn off denoise for 1 second on my microphone so y'all can hear it. And then when I click 3, this is all it does. And it does it for probably about 30, maybe around 30 seconds to get all the water out. And then I would always do is I just shake it out. Just shake it. So it's really, really useful. Also, we get to the top speaker. Probably could help that too, where you put the ear up to your phone, or your phone up to your ear when you talk to someone. But actually, I've learned this really. I'm sorry, I'm getting off track. But one fun fact here before we continue. On Instagram, I saw a reel, and it's actually the guy is talking about it's not a good thing to put your phone up to your ear when you're talking on the phone, because apparently, I forgot what it was, but apparently it's just not good for your ear or like your brain. It's just not good. Kind of like wearing a Bluetooth AirPods or headphones, and wearing a Bluetooth device. It's also not good for your brain as well. So it's actually kind of the same thing for the iPhone or for any phone where you can raise it up to your ear, you can talk to someone. So that is a little fun fact. So anyway, so he said it's much better if you want to talk privately, not everybody can't hear what you're saying. Turn down, of course, your volume as low as it can possibly go, and then just put the bottom speakers up to your ear. I don't remember if he said anything about not doing that either. I think he was talking about like just the top of the phone, where you put it up to your ear when you talk on the phone. So anyway, the action button. So yes, we do get the action button on the iPhone. It is a fast track to your favorite feature. With a press, you can use visual intelligence, call your best friend, watch your favorite app, and more. One for all, USB-C. iPhone 16e has USB-C, a port for charging and connecting other Apple devices, and a wide variety of accessories. This honestly changed my life, because my parents have always liked Android. They never really liked iPhone. Sorry, Tim Cook, but don't worry. I love iPhone. I love Apple. I have a whole bunch of Apple devices. I got my watch, I got my iPhone, I got the watch is the Series 8, iPhone 15, I got the Apple TV 4K, and then I have AirPods Pro 2, not the Lightning version, not the USB-C. The USB-C would be a little bit nicer, because here's the thing. The USB-C on the phone honestly changed my life, because my parents, like I said, they don't really like iPhone, they don't really like Apple devices, they just like the Androids a little bit more. So, of course, Androids always had, not always, but probably about 2017, 2018, that's where all the phones are starting to use USB-C. Do y'all remember the micro USB days? Oh my gosh, I remember those days. The micro USB. Oh my goodness, I remember those days. I don't think really those really exist anymore unless you buy a little cheap headphone, something from Five Below. I remember I always used to love to go to Five Below and get like Bluetooth earbuds that were like $5. Now Five Below is like 15. It should now be called 15 Below. Like things in there are like 15. I'm not sure if I remember this right, but I feel like I've seen something there that's like $20. I don't know what happened, but so that's probably where you can only find a micro USB really for any devices is for something cheap like earbuds at Five Below or something like that. But anyway, it changed my life because all these Androids started using USB-C, and now when I had the iPhone 12, I was only able to I had Lightning, and that was the only cable that I could use to plug in my phone. But now since I have the USB-C on the iPhone 15, I can now just plug it into pretty much any cable in the house now, because my parents have Androids and they use USB-C, so now I can use those USB-C cables as well, which I usually just use my charging stand, which it's a 3-in-1. It has my phone, my watch, and my AirPods. It is also really fast. It was only like $30. I can also put that, if I think it was under my orders. If it is, I can also add that onto the thing. I'll find it real quick, see if it was on here, or maybe it was on my mom's account because she has Prime, and I always use Prime if I can. Yeah, I don't think I see any of that. Or 2023, I think it was. Oh yeah, here it is. Wireless charging station 3-in-1. Never mind, they don't sell it anymore. It's like $30, and it charges really, really fast. Maybe not as fast as like the iPhone chargers, the official iPhone chargers, like the iPhone like cable chargers, but it still charges at a pretty good speed for only $30, and it's from a brand that I don't even know. So that's really good. And then finally, Face ID. Try to put my Invisaligns in. Put your best face forward. Use Face ID to securely unlock, sign into apps, and pay with just a glance. So that's really, really good as well. Here, let me put this in real quick. Hang on. There we go. So that's really, really good for that. Oh, and we got even more colors. We've got you covered. Choose from 2 timeless colors. Accessorize with gorgeous cases. It's one beautiful and stylish iPhone that goes with everything. I'm surprised they also didn't come out with a red phone, because they always partner with the red. I forgot. I think it's for cancer, I think. But apparently, if you buy a red iPhone, I think they send partial of that money to the red organization. I think it's about cancer. I don't really remember. With the same great contrast ratio as iPhone 16, the brilliant edge-to-edge OLED display on iPhone 16e is perfect for watching shows, playing games, or reading. All-day battery life from dusk till dawn and beyond. iPhone 16e has supersized battery life up to 6 hours longer in your day than iPhone 11, and up to 12 hours longer in your day than iPhone SE. It's the best battery life in an iPhone this size. This remarkable power efficiency of Apple Silicon, including the first Apple-designed modem C1 in iOS means 16E gets 26 hours of video playback. That's more time to text, browse, and binge movies and shows. So here you can kind of, let's go to my old phone. Yeah, so the iPhone 12 only got 17 hours of playback, while the new phone has 26 hours. Let's go to the SE. SE at 15, 11 at 17, SE. Yeah, I think he has the second or third generation SE. I don't remember which one. You can't tell the difference with it. Yeah, and then it has the A18 with the 4-core GPU. It is 90% faster than the SE. That is crazy. And 2 times faster. That's crazy. And that phone came out 2021. So it's really cool to see how the phone has changed in 4 years. So, anyway, iOS, it's just talking more about iOS 18, Apple Intelligence. We already talked about Apple Intelligence. Actually, I didn't talk about it too much. The only time I talked about it was during the podcast I talked about for a summary of the WWDC 24. Oh yeah, guys, already, I feel like WWDC just happened, but we're already almost at WWDC 2025. For the show who might be new to this podcast and don't know what WWDC is, WWDC is basically just a brand. It's basically usually Apple has 2 events every year. Sometimes they have 3, depends if they come out with like a new iPad or new Mac or whatever. The iPhone, basically the WWDC is where they announce all the new operating systems such as Vision OS, iOS, watchOS, tvOS, macOS, iPadOS, and all those great things. And that's when they actually announce the Apple Intelligence. And they have another event. They don't have a name for it. It's just an Apple event where they announce all the new phones, devices, and etc. So yeah. It's so weird how we're already almost to that point. I'm going to go and see if I can find, let's say iPhone comparison. Compare iPhone models. We're going to compare all these phones and see, not all of them, but, let's go and share my screen, share it to the compare models. Here we go. Let's see all the features. So we're going to compare the iPhone 16, 16E. We'll do 16 Pro. Okay, so we get, so of course the iPhone 16 Pro is of course gonna win. So it looks like the 16E does have kind of a default, I guess you could say, kind of protection. As you can see, all of these in aluminum with glass back. Yeah. Apple Intelligence, of course, it has the worst GPU out of them all, but still, it's still probably going to be very, very good for for the what's it called? I'm so sorry. I'm getting lost. Not lost. I'm not locked in right now. Yeah. Actually, I am locked in. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying right now. But anyway, so it has the A18. This should still be pretty good, especially for a cheaper phone. It is $200. I would pay the $200 more to get the 16 to get more features and faster. But I mean, you get what you get. I mean, it's pretty much just worth it. Especially for someone that may not want to spend too much money on a phone. So, of course, the new phone does not have camera control. As you can see, the camera, it's not as good as all these, but it is still really good especially for a cheap phone like this. Let's see. So the dynamic island, unfortunately, the 16E will not have dynamic island. All emergency. Whoa. The iPhone 16 loses to both phones. I wonder if it's because I wonder if the iPhone 16e may not have as good as a display, like quality maybe. It still has like OLED and all that. I wonder why. That is very, very interesting. That is very interesting. I wonder why. That'd be really, really cool to see why that's why that is. They all have Face ID. All have super fast cellular. So these have the latest gen of ceramic shield. They're kind of going. iPhone 16 is kind of going a little bit back into the past where they just use the regular ceramic shield. As the new iPhones are actually using the latest. It's gonna. Oh no! Oh, I forgot about this. Oh, the 16e will not have MagSafe. Oh man, that's also kind of tough. The MagSafe is that I don't use the MagSafe actually. I've only used it like a few times because one of my friend's brothers has a charger that's a MagSafe, so I put it on there and let it charge. Oh, I wonder. I feel like they should just put the MagSafe on. I mean, it's just a magnet that you can use accessories with. Like, it's not really that bad. I've been thinking of getting like a MagSafe like power bank where it just sticks on your phone and charges your phone. I know the Anchor makes some. I might want to get one of those. That would be really, really good. So the price differences from each phone is $200. Even with the gigabyte difference as well for any gigabyte besides the 1 terabyte for the 16 Pro and Pro Max. So it's not gonna have the always on display. They're not gonna have the promotion, and of course they're not gonna have the dynamic island. They both have HDR display. So the pixel quality is not. I wonder if it's because of the pixel quality. I wonder. The pixels, as you can see, they look a little bit better on the iPhone 16, regular iPhone 16 instead of the. Excuse me, sorry about that. But the iPhone 16e has it's not as good for a pixel resolution. But everything else pretty much is about the same. The brightness is not as much. It's not gonna have. Yeah, I think they lied about using it outdoors and also at night. I have a feeling that they kind of lied about that because there's no outdoor brightness or indoor or minimum brightness right here. Ooh, Apple, did we catch y'all lying to us? I'm sure it's probably gonna be just fine. I'm just joking. It's probably gonna be about the same anyway. You probably won't be able to tell too much of a difference really, but yeah, it's just kind of going over everything that we basically been talking about. So yeah, video recording. It's gonna have 4K, Dolby Vision. So yeah, let's actually kind of compare it to the SE 3rd generation. We'll see what the difference here. I'm sure it's gonna have a huge difference. So the SE only had emergency SOS, and the S16e has a whole bunch. The SE doesn't. And here's the thing, my Nearbu, his SE, he got like a wallet and it like sticks on his phone, unless like the case on it is like has like a magnet built into it. But I can't imagine that. The SE only has 1 time zoom option, while the 16e has 2 time zoom. So the SE 3rd generation does not have 4K to up to 60 FPS. Of course, the SE will not have Apple Intelligence. The CPU GPU is the exact same besides the Bionic chip. The SE has the A15, while the 16e has the A18. The SE has A15 and the 16e has A18. Yep. So yeah, so we do get a white and a black. And I do like the material on the iPhone. like this one here, it's like glossy, while this one feels like a little bit more premium on the back. I sometimes like to hold my phone without the case sometimes. Like, it just feels better in my hands instead of actually using like an actual case. Yeah. So that is the iPhone 16e, a brand new phone, a cheaper version of the iPhone 16 that we added to the 16 family. Thank y'all so much for listening. I hope that y'all enjoyed this podcast, and please make sure to follow and rate me, and make sure to check out the link that I put in the comments, in the description, so y'all can get the water eject shortcut that I use in case you run into the scenario that I ran into with my iPhone. So have a great day, everybody. Peace out. Bye-bye.